Alright, man. Alright, so we're gonna get into the video, right? So this video is for all my young guys out here that's, under 20, and still in high school or whatever. So I got three tips, right, for young men. And I got them right down here on my paper. So we'll get right into it. So number one, don't rush it, right? So when I say don't rush it, if you 16, 17, 18, or whatever the case may be, if you're under 20 years old, man, do not rush your life, right? I know, I'm 23, so I know how it feels, right? To wish you could speed up the process so you can grow up, and live the adult life and all that, and do all the fun activities and stuff like that. But man, it ain't nothing on this side, but responsibilities and more stuff to pay, and don't rush it, man. There's no reason why you got while you're at your parents' house, man. Stay there. I know it's some people that got, they don't really have a good relationship with their parents and they gotta leave while they're young. That's understandable, but if you is going through that, make sure you do the best, you last as long as you can, stack up some money, and then you can plot your way out of there. But if you're not going through that situation and you got a pretty decent relationship with your parents, man, do not try to go look at the people the people that left because they had a bad relationship with their parents. Do not go create problems with your parents so you have an excuse to leave. Like, don't sabotage yourself like that, man. If you got a good set of parents on you, man, they're taking care of you with everything you need, man, stay a little bit longer, right? And then two, like, when you guys get ready to move out, that it'll be a smooth transition for you, throughout the whole course. And then, like, when you make that transition, it's gonna be smooth. So because since you got a good relationship with your parents, right, it's gonna make it a lot more enjoyable. It's gonna make it a lot more, it's gonna be more comfort in your, while you're waiting, while you're stacking your bread, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause like the person that may have had bad parents, and they was arguing, bickering back and forth and stuff like that, for them it was probably like hectic because they had to do something quick to get out of there. So, but if you're not going through that, you can take your time getting out. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's number one, man. Don't rush it, man. Stay with your parents or whatever. Don't let nobody shame you into thinking like, oh man, I moved out 18, you still 18, you 19, you'll be 20, man, you still with your, like, yeah, I'm still my parents. We got a good relationship too, so, you know what I'm saying, move up out of here. but yeah, so number two, right, focus on, hold on, my laptop. But number two, so focus on finishing school, right, that's number two. This is important. So, and for the women that's watching this, I mean, y'all can hear this too, but it's mostly for my young men, but it can go for women too. But focus on finishing school. So do not get caught up in the hype that's in high school, man. I know how it is, cause it can be enticing, being popular and stuff like that. The girls messing with the dudes messing with the girls and all that. Don't get caught up in the hype, man. Do not let it distract you. Do not let it keep you from, going to school, right? So the goal, especially for my young men, is to focus on finishing school, right? And little side note, pause. These tips, I'm trying to help you guys, I mostly give, all my advice on this channel is for, all men, all ages or whatever. But I'm specifically trying to get at, the young dudes, because, I know some young dudes that's, watching my channel or whatever. But, so I want you to focus on what's more important, in front of you right now. And that's, like I said, don't rush it. And focus on finishing school, right? Because you need, even though school is BS, and a degree, not a degree, but a diploma doesn't, amount to much. you know, as far as like, you know, in the real world. But the one thing that diploma can do, the one thing that it can do is, you know, it can get you a job that most likely somebody who don't have it, or, you know, who don't have a diploma or a degree, I mean, I keep saying degree, a diploma or a GED doesn't have. It can get you a job that they don't, you know, they can't get it because they don't have neither one of those. They don't have a diploma or, you know, a GED. And you know, it can give you certain advantages to, you know, to get in a trade or whatever, or, you know, get some kind of, you know, yeah, you know. And this ain't no shade to, you know, all my people that, you know, went to college or whatever. But yeah, man. So, but yeah, if you're not worried about going, if you're somebody like me, I didn't worry about going to college. That was a dub, you know. I went to like orientation. We got this school here in North Carolina called Wade Tech. It's like a community college, and it's cool and everything. You know, like you can get trades, they can get, you know, certificates, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, I wasn't messing with it because most of it is like for people who trying to transition to go to a university. But yeah, but like I said, it's people there at like at your community colleges that, you know they do, you know, get you certified in certain stuff, you know, to get different trades so you can make more money. So yeah, so I would recommend that, you know, focus on finishing school so you can get that diploma, so you can, you know, so you can get that job, you know, make more money, and then, you know, you can, you know what I'm saying, do a little level up, you know, that can help you get out your parents' house quicker. And until then, while you're in high school, you should have a job too. But so yeah, so that was number 2. Focus on finishing school, man. Just do that. That's the easiest thing. High school is easy. Man, I literally didn't do no homework the whole 4 years. Like, yeah. So, I sure didn't. Matter of fact, I didn't do I haven't been doing homework since like the 6th grade. That was like middle school. So yeah. But anyway, that's off topic though. But yeah, so high school is easy, man. You can knock that out the park. So let me see what I got for number 3. Okay, yeah. Speaking of number 3, right? So don't worry about the girls, right? So I think that's what I put. Yeah, so don't worry about the girls. Man, I know when you in high school, man, you know, I know there's a pandemic going on right now, but you know, when things do, I mean, I don't know when it's gonna get back on track or whatever, but I know some of y'all are still seeing women anyway, even though it is social distancing and stuff like that. Some of y'all still going out, but yeah, man, don't let women get in the way of your life, you know, especially while you're still in school. But yeah, man, don't be focused on the women so much, you know. For all my young guys is, you know, teenagers, you know, 20 and under or whatever. Yeah, man, don't worry about the women, because, like, you know, I know how enticing the booty can be, man. I know, you know, the setup here and the set back there, man. I know how enticing it can be, man. I know, you know, it'll make you, you know, want to get off your goals and, you know, and start focusing on them and stuff like that, and, you know, trying to, you know, have intercourse and all that. Yeah, man, just don't let it distract you, because, you know, and it'll be some women that'll, like, her goal, like, it's I'm not saying this is all women, but it is some women out there that intentionally try to get you off a track, you know, so they can use you for their own personal gain, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, you try to look out for them women too, and keep watching my channel and other guys' channel as well, because I'm gonna keep giving you guys more tips on red flags, you know, and them kind of women. So, but yeah, man, so don't, you know, try not to worry about the women right now, you know what I'm saying, because majority of the time the majority of them not really gonna want you like that, because, you know, we all know women are hypergamous, and, you know, they want the guys that's, you know, either he's at a high point of his, you know, his level up progress, or he's already there. So yeah, so they give you all the time in the world to focus on your stuff, and you can level up, and then, you know, once you become that dude, then they're gonna be looking at you. That don't mean wipe them up now, you know, don't go do that. You know what I'm saying? You know, like Mike Jones said, back then, they dead woman, now I'm hot, they all on me. So don't, you know. But yeah, man, don't do that, man. You know, the right one to come along eventually, you know, when it'll see your worth and all that. But yeah, man, that's the 3 tips, man. So I'm gonna give a little rundown real quick. We 10 minutes in. Number 1, don't rush it. You know what I'm saying? You got a good relationship with your parents, stay there, and then, you know, take your time getting out. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy your parents, love your parents, or whatever. So that was number 1. Number 2, focus on finishing school. You know what I'm saying? You know, get your diploma so you can get some nice little first starting income until you can, you know, eventually start your own business or whatever. So that was number 2. Number 3, don't worry about the women, man. Don't worry about the behind, man. Don't worry about the booty. I know it look good. I know it can feel good, but don't, you know what I'm saying? You can talk to women, you can date them and stuff like that, but you know, it should always come to a certain extent. You know, don't, when it's time for you to prioritize, you know, your goals. You know, you need to go ahead and do that first. You know, don't worry about the women, all right? Because they're gonna try to get in the way. Trust me, they're gonna try to. All right, so you need to tell, like, hey, baby, no, I gotta do something right now. So yeah, that's it. That's all I got for y'all, man. Those are 3 tips, man, for my young men that's in high school. So yeah. All right, man. Y'all be easy, man. That's the tips for today. Stay safe.